大学野球ワールドベースボールクラシック。野球は私たちの共通の言葉です。
We started out in Tokyo.
大見3者連続三振。It is fired out. He's that way.
And he makes another catch.
Oh my God!
4番もこの表情驚愕といった感じ。
Salió Soto.
First ever regular season Major League Baseball game in London.
Satellisation. Home run Yankee.
This is a collection of the best players in the world right now.
大谷完
We
璧。
started out in Tokyo and we ended up in Canada.
That's to the back.
Campeones mundiales de forma consecutiva.
きっとここまで飛んでいくんだ。
Soaring into history.
野球は
Es el idioma.
Baseball is the language we all speak.
Hey everybody, it's Robert Flores. Welcome to the show.
And welcome to Baseball City. Spring training baseball coming your way. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming at you right after the break. One down. And next for New York, Johnny Rico. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. Base knock center field. And that's a one-out single.
Yeah, great job right there.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice. Quick toss to first. Rico back on a dive. The 1-2. Hit hard, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second, and they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Big rip off the bat there. Some seriously loud contact on that knock. Didn't bring in the run, but he got him that much closer to taking the lead here.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Two on, one out. In the air, right field. Nimmo gets under it. He's got it. Runner tags for home. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Man at first, one away. Liner caught at second.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
That one fouled hard the other way. Rico, just 19 years old. And he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. On a line, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. The 1-1. Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. A 3-run shot, and they add on.
He was able to hit one out in this weather. Are you kidding me? How did he do that?
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
The center fielder, Yadi Rico.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike one.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hit.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it is out of here. So he goes the opposite way with that one. And they add a couple more. It's 6-0.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. That's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time, and it's true enough to stay fair. I mean, that's a good feeling when you can hit an opposite field home run, and he did it right there.
This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 11-0.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Rene Castro.
Rene Castro.
Rico had a great showing in the win. 4 hits, 2 of them leaving the yard.
Well, Boog, can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. He's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Sandwiched between Mazeroski Way and the Roberto Clemente Bridge, welcome to PNC Park. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. John Shambi on the play-by-play with you. Chris Singleton providing the color. So the New York Yankees, with major expectations, they're among the favorites this season. Chris, they'd love to build on that postseason appearance from last year. Do you think it can be a springboard for them?
I do, Boog, because this team has already got the building blocks in place, and you make the postseason, you know you've got a shot at the title. So the experience will definitely help them this time around. But it's a long season, and they're going to have to do the little things right and stay consistently on top of their game. And that's the best way to take home the Commissioner's Trophy, in my opinion.
And now,
first pitch coming your way next. Rico digs in, reigning Cy Young winner on the mound. No doubt these hitters know who they're dealing with today.
Yeah, and you can't just try to survive. You've got to find a way to be aggressive without getting greedy.
Swung on, belted, carrying well, and it is gone. A two-run homer, and the Yankees have the lead. It's 2-0. So add another game to his hitting streak. Chris, this is remarkable.
Just so exciting game after game. He's given us a real thrill, and that swing was obviously no exception. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Hit center field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
The center fielder, Johnny Rico.
Rico, the former Rookie of the Year, batting second in today's lineup, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Next to hit, Ben Rice.
In the grand scheme of things, this at-bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at-bat.
Swing, and he popped it up. Griffin gets under it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. First and second, 2 outs. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. On the ground to the left. Long throw to first. Third out. Yanks strand a pair as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back here at PNC Park, and now the Pirates leadoff man, Ryan O'Hearn. The 0-2. And that's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Rico digs in. They're in front, but that lead could shrink quickly.
A little breathing room never hurt Boog. He's got the bat to supply that 0-2.
Jumps, but it's off his glove. Makes the catch, 1 down.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
This one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they cut into the deficit.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. 2 homers, and the latest one brings him back into striking distance, Boog. Only down a run now, and they're riding momentum here in the final stretch.
So 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. The Yankees down to their final strike. Ripped into right center. Base hit. Relay. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
And things could change quickly here with 1 swing. Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
And he's got it. Ball game. And the Pirates take the season opener and move to 1-0. Rico with a valiant job in defeat. Had 3 hits, 2 of them homers.
Well, Boog, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time up, even in a loss.
Johnny Rico, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Here's the center fielder, Johnny Rico, leading the AL in batting average.
And every at-bat's a big one for him now as he looks to keep this amazing hitting streak going. Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball, 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
This one in the air, center field. Cruz on his way over, and there's 2 away. 1 down. Up next for the Pirates, Spencer Horwitz. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Rico steps to the plate. They're trailing, but here's an opportunity to reel it in. RBI chance.
Yeah, Boog, chance to be the big fish right here. This is exactly who they want in a spot like this.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Going. Gone. He'll take a jog around the bases. Third home run of the season, and they cut into the lead. It's 5-3. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
This one belted, deep left field, on its way, gone! Another homer. That's his 4th home run of the series, and they tie it up. It's 6-6. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Back here in Pittsburgh, here's the Pirates catcher now, Adley Rutschman. Doval, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a cutter, and he works in a sinker. That's out to center field. And there's one away.
Up next for the Pirates, the shortstop.
Rico starts it off with a lead. Looking to play add-on, not just maintenance, Singy.
Yeah, partner, when you've got momentum, you ride it.
Add to the lead. It's 8-6. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
This one absolutely screamed out of here, Singy. A laser. StatCast tells us it was 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, it left in a real hurry and didn't go that far because of the launch angle being a little flatter, but clearly it had all the velocity it needed to leave the yard.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's O'Neal Cruz. Payoff pitch. Up the middle. And there's a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Johnny Rico, the next to hit.
Johnny Rico.
And that one hammered.
Go two.
And that one is off the top of the wall. The relay to second, but he's in there easily. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Man at second. Ground ball right side.
All right, you're up. You're up.
He'll do it himself. Now one gone in the ninth. So it's effectively a sacrifice bunt. The ground out to the right side moves the runner from second to third.
Yeah, I didn't necessarily intend to sacrifice an out like that, but still good situational hitting. They need to find a way to bring him in.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Fires to third, but he's back. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. In the air, left field. Reynolds settles underneath it. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. Now a relay to the plate. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third.
They had a chance to add to their lead right there, and they did with the sac fly. Nice job of getting it done. Really good execution with that at bat.
O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. Miller looking for his first save of the year, and he was a third-round pick in 2021. Line drive, base hit. Here comes the runner. The relay throw. And he's out.
Right there. He's out.
That really hurts right there. This is no time to gamble. When you're down in the ball game, you've got to be sure if you're going to advance a runner or even try to score right there that you're going to be.
Rico really stood out in this win. Blasted off for 3 homers in a game.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
Johnny Rico went yard 3 times last game. With that elite power, you won't want to miss this one today. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And now the center fielder, Johnny Rico, looking to stay hot after yesterday's game. 4 for 5 in that one. There's a swing and a drive.
Get up, get up.
Into the corner, but foul.
Find it,
And
find
that's a
it,
base
find
hit.
it.
And a man aboard.
Man, you smoked that ball.
He was
Attaboy.
all over that one.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
The 2-1. There goes the runner in the dirt. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Pretty impressive from the 3-hole hitter. Picks up the single, then swipes second to get into scoring position. Now that's not going to show up on the slugging percentage very much, but it works the same way for the team. Let's see if they can drive him in now.
Man at second. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
The 1-2. makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show.
Up next for the Yankees,
Rico, the former Rookie of the Year, batting second in today's lineup, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. This one driven deep center field, on its way, home run. A solo shot, his 6th of the series, and they're on the board. It's 2-1. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, Johnny Rico.
It's in and out of his glove. Still manages a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. So 2 down. Jared Triolo getting ready to hit. And that's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Line drive, base hit.
Pick it up.
Here comes the Judge around third. In comes the run from second. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out. So 1 out with 2 aboard. Jake Mangum digs in now. In the air out to center. Rico makes his way towards it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. Pirates leave 1, and it's still 8-2. So 2 down. Johnny Rico stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered here in this one. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Go hard, go hard, go hard, go
Hammered.
hard.
And this one could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay in there safely. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Man on second, 2 down. Runner takes off. Ball 4. That's ball 4. Throw. Save.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
Here's Stanton now. This one in the air, center field. Mangum under it. And that is that. But they go deep twice in the inning. Both solo shots. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 10 and the Pirates 2. It's the Sunday night showcase on MLB The Show. Rico had a great showing in the win. 4 hits, 1 of them a homer.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.